Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Paige, this is Seeking Alexandria, and let's get it out of the way, you guys. You wanted it. It is time. I actually had a totally different video planned for today, but that's all right. You guys have been requesting so hardcore in the comments. You guys, leave your comments down below because this right here, this is how you get what you want. Because today, it's the Gingerbread Spice palette from Too Faced. Brand new. All of you guys in my Pat McGrath, no, not my Pat McGrath video. The one before that, what video was that? I don't know. But in that video, oh, it was my my Tarte Christmas holiday collection. Every single, like almost every single comment was, hey, this palette, this palette. So it's time. Let's talk the Gingerbread Spice palette. I got it in the mail and it's just time, you guys. The time for Christmas and for fun is almost upon us. Now in the cosmetic world, apparently Christmas starts in September because nobody knows how to properly, it's like everybody wants to race for the consumer's money. So like everybody just perpetually starts earlier, and before we know it, it'll be July and they're going to be releasing this in like 10 years. It's just the way of the world. But you know what? I'm not going to fight it because I'm excited. Fall is almost here and I think gingerbread spice, I think campfires, I think toasted marshmallows, and I think I'm gaining 12 pounds just thinking about it. So let's talk palette. Now this is the Gingerbread Spice palette, the most beautiful, adorable packaging you've ever seen. I love it so much. I think that it is so cute and tin and reminiscent of like Christmas cookies. That's what it reminds me of. And when you open it up, there are 3 rows. They each have 6 shades apiece, and they start off in the top row with powdered sugar, spiced eggnog, gumdrop, gingerbread, warm and toasty, and oh burn. And then we drop down to the second row with Frost Bite Me, Looky at My Cookie, Spice is Nice, Oh Snap, Bake It Till You Make It, Spice of Life. And then on the third row we have Sugar Daddy, which is a light pale pink, Figgy Pudding, Hot Toddy, Reindeer Paws, Gingerbread Latte, and Spiced Rum. You guys, the shade names in this thing kill me so much. Like, living best life over here. I love these so much. When I was reading them through at first, because I was, you know, obviously swatching them, and I was like, wait a second, Frost Bite Me? That is great. Looky at My Cookie? Like, I just, I can't. These are so good. Now, all that is out of the way, I want to talk a little bit. This is what it says on the Ulta website, which is where I purchased mine from. It says, add a little spice to your life with the deliciously sweet Gingerbread Eyeshadow Palette by Too Faced. Includes 18 multi-finish, warm and toasty shadows that glide on with buttery smoothness for playful pops of color that smell like fresh baked gingerbread. The benefits are 18 multi-finish gingerbread inspired shades, buttery smooth texture for comfortable wear, and smells like yummy gingerbread. Yeah, I don't know what I'm getting. I'm not getting so much gingerbread. It smells a lot to me just like their Naturals palette. That's what that smells like. It doesn't smell like gingerbread. So, I mean, kind of smells like vanilla-y. Literally, if you have their Naturals palette, it smells almost the exact same, right? I think that that's about it. You guys, let's go ahead and let's just put these on our face. Like, everything aside, does anything else really matter? No, let's just apply them. Actually, I lied. One more thing does matter. As far as how these swatched and how they feel under my fingers, I will say they do have a lot of nice pigment to them. The mattes swatched absolutely, I mean, the shimmers swatched great, but the mattes were like so impressive. They swatched very high quality, very luxurious. They're very nice and soft, which for some people they don't like a soft matte or a soft shimmer, but I noticed that these were all very nice and buttery. When I was swatching the shimmers, I did have a little bit of that kind of crumbly happen for some of them, but I think that that might be that those are more metallic and not so shimmery. I think they're just a different texture. So anyways, now we can go ahead and let's put them on a face. So I think for today's video, I want to play around a little bit with like some pinky purpley kind of colors. I don't know. You guys, my hair is a hot mess. Like, I've got a random little piece right here that like will not go up into a bun or into a pony. I haven't even dry shampooed yet, so I'm just a hot mess. Like, I need to look pretty. I need to make myself look pretty to make myself feel better about the fact that I do not look pretty right now. Let's go ahead and start off. This is a BH number 5 brush. It is a fluffy brush, but it also has kind of a slight tapered point to it. And I'm going to go in with the shade Gumdrop, which is this nice hot pink matte shade right here. And I want to start by working that primarily into the inner part of the crease. You know, I'm not really sure exactly what I'm going for, but I know that I want to fade from like a hot pink into a purple, I think, as of right now. Oh, wow, that's pretty. Ooh, okay, I like this color. So, did anybody else, this palette really reminded me, and I haven't gotten mine in the mail yet, from ColourPop, but it reminded me a lot of the the fall color palette or whatever. ColourPop just put out a fall palette, and for some reason from what I remember, the color story between this one and that one was really similar to me. But I don't have the other one to like hold up. Otherwise, I totally would, because I'm seriously starting to wonder. Wow, that is a frickin' pink right there. Holy crap. Done. Eyeshadow look over. That was a laugh right there. Wow. Fun fact, in school, I was always known for my laugh. Like, everybody knew me for my laugh because I had the most obnoxious, most boisterous laugh in the entire world, and I was known for it. True story. So now I'm going to go in with another BH V5 brush, and I'm going to go into the shade Figgy Pudding right here. It's like a nice matte purple, and I kind of want to bring that up and meet that shade with that pink shade over on this side of the eye and just kind of fade the two together. I want there to be a lot of like sultry dimension for this eye look. I don't want it to be like super overbearing, but I just knew that I wanted to play with a couple of these matte colors and really see how well they faded together, because I feel like with pink and purple especially, it's really easy for them to get like cloudy and really, what's the word? Like almost oversaturated or like muddy, I guess you could say. But it's different when purple and pink come together because they share so many similar hues. Wow, that purple has so much pigment. Oh my god, and it's so beautiful. Oh my god, I'm loving this right now. This formula is like, it's life-changing. I'm sorry, but I love it. Now, as far as these mattes are going, they are getting a little dusty in pan. I'm pretty sure it's not going to pick up because of all the gold reflective packaging, but there is quite a bit of like fallout or kick up in pan, but not really, no, actually none on my face right now. There's no purple, no pink, no nothing, which is awesome. Now, what do I want to do on the main lid? So next up, I am actually going to go in and do a cut crease, but I think I'm going to change it up just a little bit. So I'm going to go in with my Born This Way concealer, and I am going to cut out the lid space, starting with the inner V and working my way out. Ooh, you guys, I did a little bit of a different shape, and I brought it in more toward like the whole inner corner instead of stopping at the inner corner and going straight up. I feel like it opens up the eyes, and for this look, I'm definitely going to need that really opened eye effect, because if you are new to my channel, my eyes do not love like pinky reds, anything like that. They hate these kinds of colors, and I don't give a shit. So I'm gonna need all the help I can get, making my eyes look big and open and happy and awake. So I really, really want to play with the shade Hot Toddy, because look at it. It has like a gold to pink reflect. It's so freaking gorgeous, and I'm like so intimidated by this shade, but like I'm gonna find a way to like make it work on my face. So I think what I want to do is I'm gonna take that same number 7 brush from BH Cosmetics, and I'm going to basically start after I tap in this little line right here. I always tap out my concealer line just so there's no weird edges right there. But I'm going to go in with that Hot Toddy shade on that BH number 7 brush, and I'm going to start filling in. I'm going to primarily keep it on the back side of the eye over here toward the outer V, just so I can see how I like the color. Wow, that's freaking gorgeous. Just realized you guys were really far away. Sorry about that. My bad. But seriously, that's really pretty. I'm going to grab another flat paddle brush here. This one is from Carity, and I want to go in with the shade Spiced Eggnog, which is this guy right here. Very nice, still metallic-y kind of shade, but I kind of went ahead and I showed you what I'm going to do. I faded it into the other shade right here that I'm working with, which is the, what is that, Hot Toddy. And I'm going to try and create that same fade on my eye, because I think it'll be really, really pretty. And I'm going in, there's nothing additional, excuse me, make me lighter please, thanks. I'm gonna go in, there is nothing additional on this brush, and I'm just going to kind of pat it all over and see how well it works. Oh, it'll work just fine, okay. Because there's already concealer down, and sometimes shades will not work without like a glitter glue, but this is actually working really well with just the concealer, which is awesome. Wow, that fade is gorgeous. Now going back in with the other one that I applied Hot Toddy with, and I'm just going to work on blending those two together. Kind of just tapping this other brush over top of where they meet and just lightly tapping it around. You don't want to see a line there, that's all. And you can also go in with your finger and do a little bit of this, whatever works better for you, whatever's quicker. As long as there's a blend, girl, I don't care how you get it. What the hell? I have like a streak of purple on my face. Okay, that's not a good look, Paige. So now that we have the crease good and happening, we are going to go back in with our original BH number 5 brush in the shade Figgy Pudding, which is that matte purple shade. And I want to pop that right over here and blend that into the concealer from the cut crease area and make sure everything is just good and blended. I was trying to decide if I wanted to really deepen her up, and I think I might want to because I think it's going to look good. Let me find a smaller brush. So this is a BH number 8 brush, and we're going to go into Reindeer Paws, which is more like a deep matte purple, but really, really deep color. And we're going to start kind of stamping that on this outer V, and very lightly just wiggling it around ever so gently. We don't want this color to get away from us because it'll really overtake all the other colors, and we worked too hard to put all those other colors in there, you know what I'm saying? So just lightly stamp it and kind of pull it up and around. That is so flattering. I'm trying to create the illusion of an eye lift. So if you have super hooded eyes like me, you can see over here, my eyes are just very flat and squatty, both in this way and in this way. And so on this eye, I'm trying to create an illusion that my eye is more lifted, which is why we're putting this nice dark color up there to give my face like a natural lift. And then by opening up this inner corner so much with a wide set cut crease, it really helps make my inner eye look like it's wider and larger, like I have more lid space. Whereas over here, you can definitely see that that is not the case. So now we're going to go in with a BH number 5 brush, the same one that we applied the original Figgy Pudding with. And we're just going to, with no additional product, kind of blend out that darker Reindeer Paws shade. Okay guys, so it's time to go ahead and jazz up this cut crease just a little bit. You don't have to, you could leave it right here. But I'm going to go in with a little bit of my Urban Decay Heavy Metal Liner. This is in the shade Grind. And it's a beautiful kind of pinky reflect. And I want to take it and run it along that cut crease all the way up to where it gets to the dark side on the outer V. Frickin' gorgeous. Oh my god, you guys. That turned out so good. Oh my god, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. I feel like it makes my eyes look so open. Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead real quick and run off of camera, finish up the rest of my face, and I will be right back. But look at how, oh my god, just look at it shine. Bitch, oh, you know it. You did that. You did that. Okay, you guys, I went ahead, I got everything all finished up, and oh my god, do those not, it turned out so much better than I could have ever expected in my life. Like, I'm obsessed. Now, I did go ahead and I threw on a pair of lashes. Obviously, these are not my real lashes. And these are Lily lashes in Lila. So they're big, they're intense, and they're just like sultry. And I'm obsessed with myself. P.S. I put my Jeffree Star mirror down somewhere. I don't know where it is. So we're back to my quacking mirror here that's broken. But seriously, I'm obsessed with this eye look. I'm obsessed with everything about it. I think it turned out like so good. Oh my god, I'm obsessed. So let me run through what else is on my face real quick. I have on, for primer and foundation, I did my Becca Skin Loving Elixir right here with my MAC foundation. This is it. I've been using this so much lately. You guys know it. This is such a good combo for me. For concealer, I use that Too Faced Born This Way Sculpting Concealer. For bronzer, I used my, you'll never guess in a million years, my Parket Princess palette in the shade Princess Cut right here, reshaped with these two guys over here. Blush was in the CoverGirl Peach Punch Highlight palette. And hello, excuse me, ma'am. This guy right in here, love that blush. It was like the perfect, like, blushy, like, flushy pink color that I was going for. Perfect. And then for, which is ironic because I think in my last video I used the bronzer and not the blush. I know, it's my thing. And then for highlight, I went in with the Physicians Formula Brick again. And I really think that one of the reasons I love this so much is because I can tailor the color of my highlight to my eye look. So if I want a pinkier highlight, I can grab the pinky ones. If I want a golden highlight, I can grab the gold and some white. Or if I just want like a really intense like ice white, I can just grab just the ice white, and it just works so beautifully for my skin tone. So anyways, that is all of the face products. On the lips, I have the ABH lipstick, or Anastasia Beverly Hills, in the shade Petal. It is their matte lipstick. It is such a beautiful color. It's a little lighter than I would normally go, but I wanted something that was really light and flushy pink. I was really going for like flushy pink cheeks, light bronzer, light pink lip, because I felt like the eyes already had so much going for them that I didn't want anything to fight with that. And then just over top of that, I put the Morphe gloss in the shade Boho, just over top of the lipstick, all over the lip, because again, nice blushy toned. This is like a perfect nude pink lip gloss, but it doesn't have too much emphasis. It's not like too shiny. It's not too much of anything. It's like perfect in every way, and I just love the whole combo. The way that everything came together is amazing. Now, let's talk about this palette, because oh my gosh, you guys, this came together so quickly. It was so easy. On the lower lash line, which is difficult because both of my eyes have been watering. I don't know why, but for the last 10 minutes they've been watering. So I apologize if it looks a little bit weird, but on the lower lash line, I took the shade, that dark matte purple shade in Figgy Pudding, and I put that right up against the lower lash line, blended out underneath of that with the hot pink shade Gumdrop. And then underneath of Gumdrop, to blend it all out, I use the shade Powdered Sugar all over just to really lighten and again blend the whole situation out. And it worked so good. It was so beautiful, so easy to blend. Like I'm obsessed. And honestly, for me to be able to get this nice of a fade on a cut crease, I'm obsessed with this. This palette has such high quality to it. Dare I say this is one of my favorite things I've ever used from Too Faced. Like the quality on these shades is so good. All of the shimmers performed beautifully. I can't wait to keep going through here. I will be playing with this so much this coming season. Honestly, you guys, I love this so much. Like I'm pleasantly surprised at the tones in this working as well as they did. I felt like they took a really nice color story and they amped it up just enough so it's different from what we're seeing. It still has like that hot pink, that purple, but it also has some neutral shades in there, but it has like the shade that I put all over my lid near the end of the cut crease, the Hot Toddy shade. It shifts between a gold neutral and that pink. So it has everything in here just has like normal, but like a little something extra. And I love that about this shade so much. But again, it can be super wearable. It could be, you could use this for so many things. I'm obsessed. I really love this palette. And I feel like for everything that I've been trying lately, example would be yesterday's video. I tried that Pat McGrath palette. I really love it. The quality is amazing. Yes, okay, great. But like this one gives me more feelings than that one did because this one has more creativity to offer. It has more nuance. It has more differences to it. More different than just the packaging. It's more than just the concept or the holiday palette or the this or the that. This has actual, when rubber meets the road, amazing quality shadows that are presented well. They work well. And I think honestly going into like, again, the holiday season, I think this is a great palette for transitioning to fall to winter, like that whole period, which for us is like 9 months out of the year, because I feel like you could use this so much for fall and for winter because it just has like the fun pops and the funness and you know what I mean? It's just, it has everything. And I can't say enough good things. I have, dare I say, almost nothing negative to say about this. I think it's great. The only thing I wasn't a big fan of is the fact, sorry, my nose is like, uh-oh, gonna sneeze. Don't sneeze. Do not sneeze. I will be so pissed if you sneeze. Okay, we're good. We're good. I thought for a second there, I was like, oh, if you sneeze, because when I sneeze, I like my eyes clamp shut and then I literally have like black raccoon makeup down on my chin. Like it is a hot mess in the worst possible way. So anyways, the only thing about this palette that I was like a little bit upset or underwhelmed by was the size of the pans. They are 0.024, which is about half of a standard Urban Decay shadow. And I feel like they're amazing quality and I love the quality of these. They're so good. And it just makes me now kind of wishing that they were a good pan size, like maybe they were a little bigger, even if it was 0.04, like right up in that range. I know nobody ever uses the full pan, but it's like these are so good that I would want to have a full pan. Is that, I don't know if that's weird, if that's just me, but overall, you guys, so good, stellar. I recommend this. Everything from the color story to the packaging to the presentation, I love this. If you love these colors and you love the way that their shadows perform, I personally think that this is probably one of the best formulas I have used with Too Faced to date. It is so great. Tiny bit of kick and pan, but there was no fallout, not from glitter, not from matte shades, like just so good. I love it. Oh my god, you guys, I went with like the most fun hair look today. I wanted to do something like crimpy, something kind of fun, something that would match like a fun cut crease, and I feel like I'm having fun, I'm having a moment, like it's a good time. I was going for like semi-ratted, like 80s funness. Oh my god, like this whole look just completes me. I feel like my best self right now. Whew. Okay, you guys, that is it for this video. Please do not forget to leave all of your thoughts and your comments and your opinions and what you think of this eye look and the whole situation and the palette down below. I am dying to hear from you guys. I love your comments. And just remember, if it wasn't for you guys all commenting so many amazing things, you would not be watching this video right now because I had other things lined up and you guys were like, no, we want this. And I was like, well, shit, okay. They commented and I listened. that's how this works. So definitely leave all of your thoughts and everything down below. And also don't forget to check out the description box. That is where I go. Instagram and Twitter are like my main two things, but I'm everywhere at some point or another. But if you want to keep up with me, see looks before you'll see them on here. I do a lot of polls and stuff like that on Instagram where I ask you guys in my Insta stories, what do you want to see? What do you think? Do you like this video idea? And a lot of you guys vote on there. So definitely check that out if you want to be able to have an opinion and have a vote. Again, because I do it a lot over there. And don't forget to subscribe because I'm here 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. Come on. That's pretty awesome. And I think that that's it, you guys. Please do not forget to have a great day, night, weekend, whatever it is when you're watching this. And I'll see you in the next one. Gingerbread man, gingerbread man. Oh my God, I love my gingerbread man. I wish it smelled like gingerbread, but it don't. But that's okay because it's really good. Ouch, my foot. Okay, Paige, this is why we don't put a trash bag full of actual trash on the floor in front of your feet, where you kick it over and over again and then run it over with your chair. That's cool. Great. It's awesome. Okay, I have an itch on my back right now that is like not going away, and I don't know what to do with my life. Now, all of that, nope. All of that, you stupid bitch. You gotta get that dirt off your shoulder. You gotta get that dirt off your shoulder. Oh, Pooper, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Pooper. I'm sorry, Pooper. I'm sorry, Pooper. I'm sorry. Lay back down. Sorry, I forgot you were there. I just threw a box on my bed and I forgot the dog was there. Sorry, Pooper. She was like dead asleep too. I'm sorry. I love you. Please don't pee on my bed. Oh my God, my eye is already watering and I haven't even put any makeup on it yet. Huh. So now I'm going to go in with another BH of number V5. Wait, stop. A number V5. Who the fuck are you? I'm grabbing another I'm going to do nothing. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming in the shimmer, shimmer.